All right, I don't know, I thought you were pretty good at my chin strap. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm Christian Wienker. Great to be here.
Nice.
Wow, it's already fucking February. Can you believe that?
Boo.
I mean, and made it through January, which is kind of bittersweet. I mean, for some of us, it's another month of sobriety, but it's also another month closer to societal collapse and civil war. But anybody still working on New Year's resolutions? Anybody make New Year's resolutions? Yeah? Nice.
Keep a good calendar.
Keep it going, man. I actually am sticking to my New Year's resolution. I resolved to completely stop trying to quit smoking. It's the best thing I ever did, seriously. I'm not irritable. I smell better. No, but I do try to. I do try to better myself. I mean, we've had a lot of free time, right? I mean, I know we all tried. I'll have to work 3 jobs just to stay alive, but there was a lot of free time. It was, when you think about it, it was kind of forced on us, right? I had so much free time. There was COVID, right? The lockdown, the strike, rehab. Another rehab. You might have forgot, it was a long strike. But in that time, I had a lot of free time, so I took up some hobbies. And one thing I've always wanted to do is get better at playing cards. So I kind of taught myself. I took some lessons online, and I got pretty good. I entered a couple of online competitions. I did pretty well, so wish me luck as I go to Vegas this weekend to try to win some money. I cannot wait to get there and hit those solitaire tables. No, but oh, all right. Any Trump supporters in the room? I did have a joke for that. I was just going to leave. Oh no, wait. I just wanted to know where the bullets are coming from. If I try to workshop this next bit. Right? So some friends and I, we were talking about WMDs. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
WMDs. Anybody serve? Anybody go to Iraq? So I was entering college right about the time that the WMDs became a thing. We were actually in the early 90s. We were at war because 9/11 had happened, so we went to war with some people who kind of knew the guys that did 9/11. They were close to them. They were the same skin color. So we were at war, and there's talk of the draft. Now, my dad went to Vietnam. Both my parents were immigrants, Sicilian on my mother's side and German on my dad's side. So I was born while my dad was in Vietnam. Now, my dad was not going to get drafted, but being an immigrant, he was very proud of being born here, and he really identified with the American desire to kill non-white people. So he was all in. So growing up, I found heavy metal music at a very young age, but they all looked like Draft Dodgers. My dad hated Draft Dodgers. I couldn't listen to anything. Slayer, Draft Dodgers, Black Sabbath, Draft Dodgers. That's all I heard. I was like, Dad, I think Ozzy's British, but forget it. And so everything was just Draft Dodger, Draft Dodger, Draft Dodger. I mean, of course he votes for a record-breaking Draft Dodger. But that was later. So I could never mention the bands I liked. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, my dad is just going off on weapons of mass destruction. And I'm like, shit, they sound fucking awesome. There's finally a heavy metal band that, my dad gets it now. For this next joke, I'm going to go home and write it. Thank you guys.